Om Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Bhagavan Shri Satyasavaya Namaha, Om Shanishwaraya Namaha. Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Astrologer Dr. Suvajit. In this video, I am going to tell you about the Venus Mount and its special sign that can be present in your palm. Before I proceed, I would like to ask and request you to press the bell icon to subscribe to my channel to get future notification videos. So basically, this is the mount of Venus. Here you can see. In your palm also, you can see that in this portion here, this is the mount of Venus, and how you can see that whether your mount of Venus is prominent in your palm or not. Definitely, if you see like this, then definitely this mount should be off than other mount. That means the mount of Venus is very prominent in your palm, and if the mount is flat, then that means that the mount of Venus is not so prominent in your palm. So what our Venus planet or Venus mount does in our life, how our wife or husband will be. If the mount of Venus is very good in your palm, that means that you will have a very loving, beautiful wife or handsome husband. Also, how much romantic you are in your life, that depends on the Venus mount. The love, the relationship totally depends on the mount of Venus. So if the mount of Venus is bigger than the mount of moon, then that means it's good. Bigger the mount of Venus, the better it is. It always circulates with positive energy if the mount of Venus is prominent in your palm. So I'll explain each and every symbols and signs that can be present in your palm, and definitely that if that symbols or signs are there in your palm, then it can be said that your married life or your life will be very much wealthy in terms of financial also. So the first symbol that I am going to tell is the square symbol. As you know, and in many of my videos I have explained the importance of square in the palm. Square anywhere in the palm is always said to be good. It is a protector sign, symbol. It protects you from family, from enemies, from social disgrace, from anybody, also from accident or illness. So if the square symbol is there in anywhere in the mount of Venus, then it is always a very good symbol and it is always gives a good result. But one thing is that if the square symbol is there, it always try to separate you from your loving wife or husband. That is one thing that is negative, but in the positive way you can see that it always protects you. Also, it gives you some loneliness in your life. It takes you to the spiritual path. If this symbol is present in the mount of Jupiter, as I described in my previous video, that it always gives a leadership quality. So managing a organization or something like that, you need to go somewhere apart from your place. So in that sense, separation comes. So although this symbol is not negative, but if the symbol is there and the mount of Venus is not so prominent, then I would request you that you should go for some remedies, which I will be describing in my next video. And following the remedies, you can definitely get rid of the problems that come across in your life. So next symbol is the Trident symbol. As I told in my earlier videos also, that Trident symbol is always a good. It is also called a Trishul symbol, like that is there with Lord Shiva. So Trident symbol represents success in your life, and definitely if this symbol is there, then definitely there will be some unexpected money that will be coming in your life. It can be an inheritance property from your wife's side or from your parents' side. Anything can possible, and also it gives a very good way to do a business and a job in your life. Both the things comes together if the Trident symbol is there in your life or in your palm. So next symbol is the triangle. As I told you in earlier videos also, that triangle anywhere in the palm is also good, and especially in the mount of Venus, if it is there, then you always get a good support from your wife or husband to grow in your life. it gives you a extraordinary skill to overcome the problems and also to get a quality or creative ideas in your life. So definitely if the if the triangle symbol is there, then it gives such a quality in your communication that you can impress others to do a things. It generally, this type of symbols are found in the hands of a politician. So definitely if the triangle symbol is there, then it is said to be a very good symbol. Also if the triangle symbol is there, that means that you will be very calculative in your life. You will always take a decision after thorough analysis. Without doing the analysis, you will never make the decision. So it is a very good symbol that can make your career very successful and mainly support from your wife or husband. Next symbol is the symbol of star, Surya symbol. Generally a star always gives you a extraordinary unique qualities, creative skills to grow in your life. You will follow a distinct path in your life. Suppose if you like dance, so you will be very good dancer in your life. If you like singing, then you will be a very good singer. The art you love will be totally famous in your locality and internationally also. Although this star symbol gives little slow result, but it takes you step by step. It don't gives you sudden success, but this symbol means that you will definitely get success in your life. Another sign or another lines you can say that if the lines are like this, parallel to your lifeline, as you know this is the lifeline and this is one of guardian line, it always gives a protection to the lifeline. Also it is called a influence line. If this line is there, that means the starting point will be the age from where you will go, you will get someone in your life who will stay totally till your life, till your end. If this is like this, suppose if this breaks here, then definitely, suppose if it breaks here, then definitely there will be a break of relationship with that person with whom you are very close. So after that period of time, suppose it is a gap of 20 years, after then also you will meet that person. So this line always gives a support whatever the situation is in your life. Suppose this line is like this, suppose the person A will be very close in your life in the initial beginning of your life, but later in your life the distance will be much more. So in the same way, if it is vice versa like this, suppose the lines is little like this, then the person will be little distance from you, then it will gradually come closer to you in your life, and you will always get a support if this line is always there in your palm. Next, this is the vertical line. So suppose there is a horizontal lines like this, that means that there are certain cases where you will get illness or sickness. So you always get a stress because of uncertain reason. So although this line gives you a worry and also called as an worry lines, but it should be within the mount of Venus. It should not touch the lifeline or it should not come out of the lifeline. Suppose it comes out like this, then the particular age you will get lots of tension or stress. That is why if this line also called in some of the mythology scriptures that it is called a Rahu lines, or Rahu planet, Rahu mount gives more influence to these lines if it is there. So it can divert your mind and give some illusion to uncertain things where you will get so many confusion in your life. So this line is not so okay, but if this line is there, I will say that no need to worry, you just follow the remedies, then definitely you can overcome the problem. So next line is the, suppose some griddle type structure are there. So the horizontal and the vertical lines combines is a griddle line, it is not good line. If this type of line is there in anyone's palm, then definitely that person will not be a honest one, he will not be a loyal person. he or she. Always that this type of personality or this type of person will always be attracted, it will have some magnetic power to attract opposite gender. So, you should be very careful if you find this type of lines in anyone's palm, or also if it is there in your palm, then you should be very careful. If you follow the remedies, then definitely it will not have that negative impact. So, next is the eyeline line. So, if you eyeline anywhere in the palm is also not a good one. Suppose if the eyeline line structures are like this or this, if the eyeline is there, that means that it's a loss of energy. You will get so lots of legal troubles in your life. You will get some problem related to your marriage. You suppose if your marriage is fixed, then also there will be a most chances 99% probability that your marriage will be broken due to some reason, and the reason will be mostly uncertain. So, the eyeline like structure is also not a good indication to have in anyone's palm. So, next is the cross. If you have a cross only in the Venus, not in the mount of Jupiter, then the person is not honest as for the griddle. This type of person will betray the other person, anyone. He or she will not be honest, not loyal. So, you should be very careful if this type of signs are there. But if two cross along with the Jupiter and Venus is there, then that type of possibilities do not arise or will not arise if you have both cross here in the mount of Venus and the mount of Jupiter. Also, if you have the cross only in the mount of Venus, then definitely you will have some prolonged disease, and also disease like AIDS or HIV can be formed if this type of cross is there. Then you should be very careful if you have this type of cross in your palm, especially in the mount of Venus. Now, as you know, the mole is always a bad sign. Mole anywhere is bad, but especially in the Venus mount, if it is there, then definitely you will have a separation with your partner. Divorce can happen because of this mole. Also, you will have some accident because of this mole. So, you have to check the mole is related to which age as in the lifeline. Also, there will be some problem if this mole and a circle like formation is there. If you have any of this mole or circle, then definitely there will be some problem in reproduction of your generation. So, you should be very careful, and also this symbol means, any of this symbol means that you will have a prolonged disease. So, you should be very careful, and loss of expenses or loss of money is there if these type of symbols are there, if any of the symbol is there. So, you should be very careful. So, this is all about the symbols and signs that are present or that can be present in your palm, but I would say that you should not be tense if this type of symbols are there, whether it is positive or negative, because it is changeable is in the palm. Your karma can change it, it is not a fixed, and also only these symbols in the mount of Venus is not responsible for everything. If the other mounts is good, then that the negative effect will not come to your life, although some of the negative symbol can be there in the palm. So, definitely you can overcome the problem with the remedies. I would suggest you that you just follow the remedies in which is uploaded in my next video and go through it, and if there is any confusion, you are always welcome to contact me. And before the end of the video, I would like to request you to like the video and also share with your friends and relatives. Thank you.